let's talk about resistance. Put on every piece of God's armor so you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. Resistance is as simple as knowing what God says and saying no to anything that is contrary to that. Just say no and don't move. King James says, stand against the wiles, the lies, and the deceit of the enemy. Just what I said, that resistance is as easy as knowing the word and saying no in any given situation. It's not something we have to work up, struggle to get. It's not like we're standing like this. No, 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 no. It is, that resistance is, I know what the Word of God says, and no, we're not doing that. Okay, the Word says submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. Submit to God. What does His Word say? That's what I believe. That's what I'm going with. You're not changing my mind. So when something comes contrary to His Word, my resistance is, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not walking down that aisle. No, I'm not walking that way. No, and that's the end. Let you know, we have got to learn. I have got to learn to let my yes be yes. And when I say no, that's what I mean, and I'm not compromising and I'm not turning back from it. That is resistance. For me, that is resistance. I've said no, and I'm not going to compromise on it. I'm standing my ground firmly. And whatever lie that you have that you want to bring my way, no, because I know the Word. See, now we're getting into that area where if we don't spend time, and we've been talking a lot about nearly everyone that I'm hearing right now, and I've said this before, is talking about spend time with the Lord. You got to spend time with the Lord. Get to know Him. Spend time in His Word. That's foundational. If we're not doing that, then when we say no, we're going to be easily swayed because we don't actually know and believe what the Word says on whatever situation or circumstance. Let me use it like an example like this. Sickness has come on your body. You know by the stripes of Jesus you were healed. It's a done deal, finished works. Okay? But whatever it is in your body, I'll use cancer for a minute. So that cancer is in your body. You can't see it, okay? You might be able to feel it if it's in your breast or in some other part of your body where it's lumped up or something, but you're not seeing it. But you're speaking to that. No. By the stripes of Jesus, I was healed. I am the righteousness of God. But it's starting to hurt. So the pain wells up there. Now you have a choice. You have a choice in that. You can submit your thoughts and your words and what this thing is saying. You can submit to God on that and say, I am healed. I was healed. That's a finished work. Or you can begin to, and that is your resistance, or you can begin to say, it's hurting real bad. Maybe I wasn't healed. It's hurting so bad, and it's day 4 that it's hurting me real bad. Maybe I wasn't healed. Maybe that's not for me. You see how those thoughts start coming. Here's your resistance. No. I know what the Word says. I know what Jesus did for me. I'm not going to give that any reverence. I'm not going to give that any of my thought time. I am going to speak and keep my mind focused on what the Word says.